Sitting here getting my fat bitch on. Occasionally during my lives, or even on my page, you might hear us talking about Forehead Girl. I know it's a lot of emotional damage for some people. Long story short, last school year, we were going to get new carpeting in our school. So we had to take stuff out of the rooms, put it in boxes, things like that, because the carpeting was only 40 years old. So some of the books in my teacher's room were old, and I was looking through them, and I found a really old little golden book called Good Morning, Good Night. And it was printed in 1949, and the illustrator is a very famous woman named Eloise Wilkin. That's the little boy from the Good Morning book. We thought everything was okay reading that. It's kind of a weird story about a little boy who won't wake up. Then they send the cat in to wake him up, the dog in, and then there's a parrot, and then there's a panther. Then a lion comes in his room for some reason, but then he just magically wakes up because a mouse comes in and wakes him up, and then he goes and gets some pancakes. Well, the next story in there is the Good Night story. And we went into that innocently enough, and on the first page, there's Forehead Girl. Now, why do we call her Forehead Girl? Eloise Wilkin has, like, some really weird ways to draw some children. Her forehead is bulging abnormally there. And probably the best example is that. I don't know what would have to happen to you to have your forehead do that, but that's Forehead Girl. Then I found the Eloise Wilkin Treasury. And these have some really disturbing pictures in them. And I found a filter on CapCut that makes things spin around. I thought, well, I'll try it with one of them. And it made Forehead Girl spin around. And she had 3 legs. There's some other characters in this book that are really scary. And I want to introduce you to the Milkman. He's got no eyelids. He's got no eyelids. He's got no eyelids. Why does he have no eyelids?